Hey guys, Ike here from Mike'sOutdoors.com. Here today to do a review on the Sanlida Dragon X8. Okay, so you guys probably wondered why I'm doing a review on a Chinese bow. I've been offered these bows in the past and have always avoided them. And there's a couple reasons why I'm doing a review on this one. The first reason is this bow is not a direct ripoff of any of the other bows. You know, you see a lot of these Chinese bows out there, and you can tell that they've got a Hoyt riser on them, they've got Matthews cams, or they've got Bowtech technology on them, and they're just a direct ripoff of a lot of the other bows that are being produced by American companies. And I avoid those like the plague. I don't want anything to do with those. I don't want to review those, and I don't want anything on my channel associated with those. The Sanlida, they take their archery pretty serious. I was surprised when I checked out their page and checked out some of the stuff on them. They take it pretty serious, and a lot of their people do competitive shooting and stuff like that. And this bow is at least not a direct ripoff of any of the other major companies in America. You know, you can see it has a unique look to it, has a unique riser design, has a unique cam design for a Chinese bow. So I really like that aspect of it. The other reason was that I'm doing this review is I want to do a bow giveaway. As you guys seen my last video, you're probably surprised to see this one. I am hanging it up on doing reviews and doing videos after it'll be 12 years in May. So I've been doing this for 12 years. I want to go out with doing a bow giveaway, and we'll do details on how the bow giveaway is going to work at the end of this video. But I wanted to do a bow review. They've been sending these bows out for free to a bunch of other reviewers. They offered me a chance to do this review for to send me this bow for nothing, to do a review on it. So I thought it would be a great opportunity to look at one of these Chinese bows finally, and to also do a giveaway for one of you guys who've been loyal viewers for the last 12 years. So we'll do give you the information on that when we get to the end of this video. So specs on this bow. I'm going off the top of my head because I left my notes in the basement in my shop. So this is a 30-inch axle-to-axle bow. This is a 6.5-inch brace height bow. This is what I would call a universal bow. It says 0 to 70 pounds on the draw weight, but you're not going to get this down to 0 pounds. So 0 to 70 pounds, 18 to 31-inch draw length. Now, the draw weight is going to be dependent on your draw length. So like for me, for 27.5, the maximum that I can get it to is about 66 pounds. So you got to be at 30 to 31-inch draw length to get that 70-pound draw weight on this thing. So it is available in black, and it's available in Vista camo, and it comes with a bunch of accessories. You can see I've got this thing, all the accessories on it. Comes with the wrist strap, comes with a rubber stabilizer, comes with a basic plain Jane sight, comes with a quiver, comes with a capture rest, D-loop is on it, peep sights installed, comes with a case, and we'll get in here and get what out. Comes with a little bipod, comes with a dozen arrows, and here is the quiver that comes with a 5-arrow quiver. And none of these accessories are high-end accessories, and I will say the accessories are probably a rip-off of some of the American stuff, or some of the American stuff is made in China. It's the same kind of stuff. You know, you got just a basic rubber stabilizer on there, and your basic, this looks like a Copper John sight, and I've got a quiver downstairs made by Allen that looks very similar to this. Comes with a rubber, some rubber dampeners on the limbs. But overall, you know, the bow looks pretty good, and it's got everything you need except for broadheads to get out in the woods and get the and get hunting, or get shooting. So fit and finish on this bow is good. The machining on it looks good. There's no tooling marks left behind. The camo on it looks really good. No runs, no snags, no rips or anything like that. The only thing that I had an issue with is the limb pocket. The limb pocket's a little wonky, but it's probably the design. But I like that bolt to sit all the way flush against that limb pocket, but it's probably just in their design. But there's a little bit of that gap there, and that just seems kind of weird to me. I've never really seen one that sets up like that before. So we're going to take this thing over, and we're going to do some shooting with this. and see how this thing shoots. And this is the first time I have shot this bow. A lot of the other bows I do some speed tests and stuff like that before I do the reviews. Not the case with this one because my chronograph is broken. So you're also going to have to take my word on the speed. I'm just going to tell you, I think it is or I think it's not. This is IBO rated for 310 feet per second. So let's take it over to the target and let's do some shooting. I'll do some shooting with the quiver on, with the quiver off. Okay, let's see how this baby shoots. I am using, I forgot to mention, it does come with a release, and I'm using the release that Sanlida sends with it. And you guys know, if you watch these videos, I shoot a back tension release most of the time, so me shooting a trigger release is going to be a little weird, and the draw length is going to be too long. Draw cycle is not too bad. The draw length isn't that much too long for me. It comes with 60 to 70 or 75 to 80% let off, and the way I have it set up, the draw length isn't terrible. It's fairly smooth. Not a big fan of this release, but it kind of builds up and then dumps off. Nice and smooth right there. Back wall's got a little bit of mush to it. Looks like it's got cable stops on it. Accurate. Overall, it's not bad. These arrows too, they're 30-inch arrows. They're full-length arrows, so if you get this bow and need it, have to change the draw length, you're going to have to cut them down. The other thing I would change is the I'm not used to operating this release. The color on here, the vanes are, from being shipped, are all smashed down. So the vanes would probably need to be replaced, and I'm not a fan of black and blue for hunting. Competition, it's great because no one can see your arrows, but for hunting, it's not great because you can't see your arrows. Shoots pretty decent. I'm only shooting at about 10 yards here, but I'm putting up a pretty good group with it. Change the camera angle up here, give you guys a little better angle of this thing too. Pretty decent little group. You know, draw cycle is not bad. Comfortable draw cycle. Grip's not too bad. It really settles into your hand pretty decent. Got some, the edges on the grip could be rounded off a little bit more, but it settles into your hand okay. It's not an uncomfortable grip. It's just kind of square, kind of blocky. But I mean, it's smacking arrows at 10 yards, so we'll shoot one more time here with this, and then we'll put the quiver on and shoot it a little bit with the quiver on and see how loud that quiver is. Smacking arrows together. You know, shoots pretty quiet with the quiver on there. It's got a double gripper system on it, which is something that I like in quivers because it seems to make them quieter. And that shooting is pretty quiet with that quiver on. Now you get a couple broadheads in there rattling around, it might be a little bit different, but I'm quick shooting because I'm not activating this release properly. I'm quick shooting these things. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, so that's the Sanlida Dragon X8, and you know, my first impressions of it are pretty good. Draw cycle is pretty good on this thing. It's not a big buildup or a big dump off. It's pretty smooth the whole way through. The handle is pretty good. Like I said, it's a little bit blocky, but other than that, it's really good, comfortable handle. I didn't have to like adjust my hand or anything like that, so it feels pretty good there. Accessories are pretty decent all the way around. I'd change that rest out eventually, but quiver is decent. Sights are what they are, you know, not bad at all. Back wall on this thing is a little bit spongy. It's got that cable stop on there that's built into your draw length adjustment on there. So overall, pretty impressive little bow for the price, and for my first impression of a Chinese bow, I'm pretty impressed with it overall. I think it shoots pretty dang good. So the question comes down to, could I see myself hunting with this bow? And I think the answer to that is a definite yes. I could definitely see myself hunting with this bow. And keep in mind, they sent me this bow for nothing, but I've got no stake in this bow, you know, giving this bow a good review. I'm just going to turn around and give this thing away. So if it was junk or if it was bad, I wouldn't be giving it away. But overall, I'm pretty impressed with it. I think it's a pretty decent starter bow, and it's a pretty decent starter package. A lot of things on here that you could upgrade as you go. You know, the rest would be the first thing that I would upgrade, and then the sight. The release actually would be the first thing I would upgrade. This release is not very good at all. I do not like this release at all, but I'm really picky when it comes to releases. So overall, it shoots pretty good, and overall I think I would go hunting with this bow and have no problem killing deer with this bow. As far as speed goes, you know, my chronograph's broke. I don't have any way of telling if it's actually meeting that 310 feet per second, so I apologize for that. But the bow is a pretty decent bow overall, and the package is pretty good for the money that you're going to be spending. I think you're getting a pretty decent bow here as a starter bow. Now, on the giveaway, here's what you got to do to give away. This bow will work for anybody that's not left-handed. If you're right-handed, this bow will work for you, and I will send you this bow exactly as it is. I'm going to send you this bow, the arrows. I'm going to send you everything that Sanlida sent to me. And I was hoping to get this done by Christmas, but just didn't quite get it done. So we're going to run this until the end of January. My birthday is January 30th. We're going to do the giveaway on January 30th. So you got a month to get entered, a little over a month. And this is all you got to do. All you got to do is like this video, subscribe to Ike's Outdoors, or if you're already, then you're good to go. And then comment below. One comment per person is all that's going to be entered. And then if we have 500 comments on this video, I'll pick a number between 1 and 500. We'll go through, we'll count them, and whatever your number, if your number is the number that we draw, then we'll end up getting this bow. We'll get with you, and we'll get this bow shipped out to you. So again, like, subscribe to this video, and then comment down below. One comment per person, and we'll do the drawing on January 30th. And I'll probably do the drawing live, so that way, you know, people can see me actually pick the number and pick the winner out live. So if you're interested in getting a nice starter bow and a nice starter kit, do all those things. And if you go to Facebook, give Sanlida a like, give them a check out, give them a chance to on Amazon. You can see them on Amazon and things like that, and they're pretty decent little bows. I'm pretty impressed with it overall, and think it's going to be a great starter bow for someone, and really happy to have this opportunity to do this giveaway. And thanks Sanlida for sending me this bow so I could do this giveaway. So do all those things, get entered in this, and hopefully we'll be getting a new bow sent your way at the end of January. And until then, we appreciate you guys watching these videos.